Hello guys, if you are wondering what actually a intellectual potential test is, then you should watch this video. First we'll be discussing as to what actually the test will check. What is its purpose? The purpose is to know what is your intellectual capability. So like if something is given like cause effect relationships, and if something is given, then how you can generalize that, and then how you can isolate some problem, and then if some evidence is given to you, and then how you conclude it, and whether you are able to visualize something. If something is given on the screen, can you interpret that? So all these things are what it tests. So we'll be discussing the certain examples. It will be very clear to you as we move ahead. Example is data interpretation. Data interpretation is a type of a intellectual potential test, where in this data interpretation what they'll be doing is they'll be giving you certain data which you have to review, and then you have to arrive at some conclusion. Let's say they have given you a bar chart. Let's say A, B, C, D, E. So which is the highest? It is the E1. Then which is the lowest? Here lowest is the C. Highest is the E. So this is how you have to interpret the data that is given. Likewise, it can be in the form of a pie chart, or it can be in the form of a bar, or it can be form of anything. So basically it is a data interpretation, how you are able to interpret the data which is given. So this is one of the form of the intellectual potential test. Next is coding and decoding. Coding and decoding, in short, if you say, it is like encryption and decryption. So coding is a process which is to encrypt a word in a particular pattern following some set of rules. Decoding is a process of decrypting. Let's say you are writing as A, B, C as F, G, H, right? So what you are doing, A, B, C, D, E, F. So you are skipping four letters in between. So likewise, it can be like J, K, L, M. Then what will be K, L, M, N, O, P. So the next sequence will be P, Q, R, S. So this is how the next sequence will be. So you have given set of encoding, and then how you are decoding it that the next term will come is also a part of this test. Okay. So coding and decoding these tests. Next is like deductive logic. So in this case, one or more statements will be given, and then you have to arrive at a certain conclusion. So this is a deductive logic case. So let us say the example, all bachelors are unmarried men. So this is a statement one. And then if you say, let's say Shrikant, he is a unmarried. So from these two statements, what we can conclude, since Shrikant is unmarried and all bachelors are unmarried, therefore Shrikant is a bachelor. So this is the conclusion. So this is how you are deducting from these two statements. Okay. So these are also a form of the intellectual potential test. Next is the direction sense test. you know the ability to find the directions. Let's say if you have moved at a certain time, then you move to the distance north, then you went to east, then again you west to the southwest direction, then what is the final direction from the point where you actually started? So this is how you sense the direction, so whether you are able to interpret the directions. So this is a example of a direction sense test. Example is at the time of sunset, the shadow of the object is always in the east. Because sun will go in the west, so shadow will be in the east. In the next is finding the blood relations and the family trees. How a person in a family is related to each other is nothing but the blood relation. So an example of this question can be like a man pointing to a photo says the lady in the photograph is my nephew's maternal grandmother. So how is the lady related to each other? So these type of questions, are blood relations type, and this will also help to identify your intellectual potential. Next is analogy. So analogy questions are the one in which a particular relationship is given, and then another relationship has to be identified from the alternatives provided. So it will be clear with the help of this example. you know Here the example is modern is antiquated. So modern is something which is new and fresh, whereas antiquated is something old. So what is the analogy if there is a week? So week is he's a weak, then the opposite, or the this is opposite, new, fresh versus old. Likewise for the weak among the options, strong is the correct answer. So this is how you concluded the analogy that it is an opposite type. So likewise the opposite of weak is strong. So inductive reasoning, in this form, some things will be given and then you have to conclude. If you see these diagrams, first this circle is there and then a rectangle, this rectangular this shape is there, and then one small rectangle is there. So in the initially the rectangle on the right side, then it came to the bottom, then it went to the left, then it came to the top, then again it came to the right. Then what will be the next sequence? It will come down only, right? So this is the answer. Next type of questions are the data sufficiency test. In this case they will give you some data and then you need to find out whether that data is sufficient to answer the question or not. Okay, so like statement 1 and 2 will be given, and then based on these two they will give one statement, and then whether you can conclude from that statement is a type of question which is a data sufficiency type. Okay, next form of question is a series completion. Series completion nothing but they follow a specific pattern, and then they'll be asked you to find the missing term or fill the missing term. If you see the series here in the example, we have given as 1 2 3 4 5 6 dash 6 7. So what will the here 5? Here 5 will come. Okay. Likewise, it can be 2 4 6 dash 10. So what will be there? 8 will be there. So these are the series completion questions type. Another form of the IP test is a puzzle type. Like here they have 7 friends are there: L N M O P Q R X, and then they have a car of Audi type, Toyota and all. Then they have given the colors. Then they will give some hints, and then based on that whether you can decode the color of the X among the data given. So it's a puzzle oriented. So these are also part of the intellectual potential test. So what this test, if you see the conclusion, no, the conclusion is very clear. They are trying to identify whether you can analyze the data, whether you can correlate the data, whether you can conclude from the data whatever it is given, how you are linking each thing to another, and how you are arriving at a conclusion. So this is what a intellectual potential test will actually consist of. So if we are worried about as to what is the IP test in the HPCL exam, no, they'll be asking questions among the types which I have shown above. So I hope it is clear. So if you have liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.